doing? I'm your host, Tony. Welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. Will you be quiet music? Seriously, what is going on right now? I don't know. We're late to the party, and wow, that's really loud. So let me get this shit show started and try and figure all of this out, because whatever. Hey, nothing like starting things off like... all right, what do we got going on here? So you should be... Say hello.
Hi.
Hey, there you are. All right, cool. All right, so give me 5 more seconds while I scramble. And attempt to do this multitasking thing while we're live on the air because, well, obviously, as usual, it's a shit show, so that's okay. If you guys are on YouTube, give me a minute. I'll get you guys to share these links out. So, long, fun story, as usual. Due to, leprosy, gout, and bloody fingernail disease, Heather will not be joining us in the studio, but there's a caveat. She will be live on the phone, which, shit, I need a phone. Okay, yeah, I'll get that figured out in a minute. But live in studio with me...
You can use my phone.
Yes, you can, okay. Is the ever so lovely Nicole Babb, and that's not Heather. That's, wow, okay, we're doing this. Great.
I'm over here.
Hey, there you are. Hey, there she is. All right, so Nicole, talk amongst yourselves while I figure this shit show out.
I even asked you before the show because there was plans and all those plans have been broken.
Yes.
What the hell do I talk about?
Yep, it's called Don't Make This Weird.
I'm going to fucking make it weird.
So, yeah, I need a phone. Well,
here.
We can possibly go to the split screen. Let's see here. Hey, there we go. Well, that's not you. That's Heather again. Oh, all right. So I obviously should get Heather on the phone.
Okay.
I think I can do it with this.
Okay.
So bear with me for a moment. Hi. Let's go back to me. All right. So let's try this again and go. Boop, 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 boop. Wait a minute. Here we go. There we go. There's Heather. Look at that. Isn't she stunning?
Well, yes.
That's amazing, isn't it? All right, so
she is amazing.
I know the legendary Heather. Hold on here, ladies and gentlemen. Is it dialing through? Okay. Hello, Heather. Are you there?
I already answered, but yes, I'm here.
All right.
Hi, Heather.
There we go. So yeah, welcome to the shit show. Apparently, everything that can happen has continually happened. So right now we're live on the air with your lovely face and your amazing steampunk hat.
She's rocking that look.
I know, right? That's the only picture I could find.
I'm having a really, really hard time hearing everything.
Of course you are. God damn it.
But do I sound good? Like, that's important.
Maybe.
Loud and clear. I can hear it just fine.
Well, hopefully everybody can hear me. I'm going to work and try to struggle through with your struggles over there at the studio. And thank you, Nicole, for joining in tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, good Lord. This is so much fun. All right. So,
yeah.
Providing that this is actually coming through in the air and everybody's... Hey, there we go. All right. So we're good on Twitch. Let me get that link shared out. So, yeah, if you all notice...
sounding good over on YouTube as well.
All right, cool. I'm assuming you're sharing the links, Heather.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I could be doing that. I could work on that. So, it's cutting in a little bit, so you might have to relay some messages, or, I might have to do the old-timer thing. What did you say? But we'll work through this.
All right. Well, let me go to YouTube so I can at least get the real live feed here, and I'm going to have to cut down the media so I can still hear you, which, yay, fun times.
Yeah.
So, on a lighter note, which not really a lighter note, our guest unfortunately had to cancel at the last minute due to a family emergency. So, prayers with her, setting out good juju, whatever it is that you do. So hopefully we will be able to reschedule with her and get her back on the show. Now, where is... there it is. Okay. Bear with me momentarily. Come on now.
Okay.
Do what I told you to do. Because it's a thing.
What's happening?
It's the echo on my phone. All right, there we go. That should be good. All right.
Ooh.
Yay! Multitasking, struggling live on air. All right. I think that's good. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe. It's a thing, to say the least. Hey, there we go. Okay. All right. What are you doing? No, stop doing that thing. Okay, so
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Hey, there's Nicole. All right, let's go back to me. Okay. Hey, can you tell that I'm doing just great? All right.
Cindy says it sounds like you are in a tonal pony, and I agree.
Oh my God, is this better? Tell me this is better. Okay. All right. So hopefully that function is functioning, and I'm not losing my shit, because I'm losing my shit quite visibly. Like, don't make this weird. Anyways, yeah, I think everything's working right. Microphone, camera, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. All right. And we have Heather. Where you at? There you are. And there's Heather. All right, cool. So we're going to go to the beginning of the show. Finally. Heather, how was your week? Talk to us.
Oh, wow, guys. It has been a crazy-ass week. And it's just about ready to get even weirder and crazier, because in 2 days, the tournament is happening, and we're getting prepared for that, and it's just kind of been a toss of getting everything together and figuring out stuff because, well, let's see. Vehicle situation, quite screwed up, and I'm not going to call out the mechanic at this point, maybe later.
You son of a bitch.
0 out of 10, do not recommend this asshole.
Do not recommend.
So, not at all. I have been trying to be on my best behavior, but Thursday came around and I was like, throat punch Thursday? I think maybe.
Is it throat punch Thursday? Really?
I was
like
never
that.
informed of this.
Apparently, Nicole didn't get the memo either.
Most people call it Thursday, but I'm like, no, throat punch, I believe. So, waiting on him, and it's been pushed back. There's been an excuse after an excuse. So we are actually going to be going down in a rented vehicle, and that bill will probably be going to that gentleman.
Nice.
Because I mean, at this point in time, by the time we get down there for the tournament, it will be a month that he's had the vehicle and working on it, supposedly. So, allegedly.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, so 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Just saying. And
alrighty then.
You know, just trying to get through that, trying to figure out. Feeling bulldozed a little bit there. So, other than that, though, everything's been pretty good, pretty great.
Okay.
Been getting my shit together and getting back on track with just my mental clarity, which is important.
Yes. Mental and emotional clarity is always top priority.
Yes, and I do have to say, I know we give shout-outs later in the show.
Yes.
But I will definitely shout out our doctor.
Dr. Katie. Yes, love Dr. Katie. She's amazing. Come on, she deals
Dr.
with me
Katie.
every 3 months. How could you not? I'm sure she has her own private counselor to go, you don't know what he does to me during our consults.
And the fact
mentally
that
and emotionally,
at,
not physically.
I was just gonna. You just made that really fucking
this
weird.
3-month part, like where we're not going in every single week, is amazing.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and before the show, I was talking with Nicole about some of the vitamins and minerals and supplements and nutrients that I've been on. And I'm like, hey, it feels like I've been plugged back in. Yay!
Right. Yeah.
So
I'm not quite sure what is still going on, though, but it's sounding like you are in the tunnel still.
God damn it.
I know you like to hear that.
So, now, when are you leaving for your fishing tournament?
we are officially leaving on Saturday morning. It's a 14-hour trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will get down there later on towards, after later on at night, and then we'll be setting up and everything. And then we have one day to kind of rest while they're take everything in Alabama. And then after that, we will be starting practice within the next day to figure out the lake. And it is huge. So
nice.
There's so much to cover and kind of find out. But we have I think until the 30th, I believe, to get practice in. So we'll have quite a bit of time to do that.
Before we go on to the very next thing, which you're going to love, Heather, because this has been a running joke on the show, I have to give a shout out on Twitch. Irish Girl Laughing says, yay, throat punch Thursday.
Yeah.
So there's that. I mean,
She gets it. She gets it.
So on your trip, one of our devoted listeners actually made you a gift, and I have to present it to you live on the air. So are you still talking about your week? Because I really want to get to this gift.
I got one more thing with that. I do want to let everybody know, in case you were worried, I did get an air horn and a gator beater. So we're ready, prepared.
I was not expecting that.
Gator club in Alabama. That's what's happening.
So you're really going gator hunting?
No, fishing.
Oh, okay. Because I'm I thought it was fishing, and then it switched to gators.
I have not been to any other than Michigan lakes to fish and kayak, so there are gators there, and I am
That's
going,
badass.
what the hell did I sign up for?
Hell yeah.
So
I can't hear her.
Yeah, I don't.
It's whatever.
Yep.
At this point.
So she was talking about that was badass that you're going fishing and you have a clubbing with gators. So part of the process of one of our devoted listeners actually did something very similar. So I'm going to switch over to me real quick and show you what one of our listeners, shout out to Cinderella, actually made you this. It says Heather's Gator Beater.
That is hilarious.
And you can hang it up on your kayak because it's got an eye hole. So, yeah.
That is great. That is amazing. Thank you so much for that. I will be taking that because I have a wiffle ball bat. That's not going to do anything.
Funny story. This used to be a big ass dowel, and now it's a gator beater. And yeah.
Damn right. And I can hook a carabiner to that and keep it on my kayak.
So this was from one of our listeners. Shout out to Cinderella.
That's fantastic.
Get it ready for your trip. So there you go.
That is fantastic. I will figure out how to get that before I head down because I'm
Oh, and according
Thank
to
you.
Irish Girl Laughing, she says gator beater sounds dirty.
I like it. I like her.
It sounds super dirty, and I'm okay with that.
So yeah, that's we have the coolest audience that listens to us. Seriously. Like they give us gifts and shit like that all the time. It's amazing. We love our listening audience.
So can the audience hear me?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Is it just Heather that can't hear me?
It's just Heather because she's on the phone and we've got four different things going on right now.
I got you. It's okay.
So yeah. And what do we got going on here now? What was the rest of your week, Heather? Were you still talking about that, or?
No, I think that's pretty good. Just getting ready for it, and I will have coverage while I'm down there. We'll have some video and whatnot. I'm gonna try my best to get on, to be on again, and I'm hoping that I can do something better than the phone next week. But we'll see what we can do and figure that out after this show. But I definitely will be checking in and seeing, how everything's going with you guys, and hopefully get some really good video of some fish. Hopefully I will catch some and not bomb. But regardless if I do, just like going and doing the voice audition stuff, it will be amazing experience, and that's what I'm looking for. It's not necessarily to win.
Well, and what's great about that now is you have a backup beater, so.
Instead of those.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I love
Thank
it.
you so much for that.
With a wiffle ball bat. So, shout out to the Beastie Boys.
Oh my gosh. I have a record. I have a Beastie Boys record. That's hilarious.
Hell yes, Licensed to Ill. I wore out that tape. I cannot tell you how many times. Like No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Come on, amazing. Or what was the other one? Brass Monkey. That funky monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. So let's go over to Nicole. Nicole, how's your week been? Not to put you on the spot.
Fucking great. We really didn't get to work a whole lot, being called off. Can't pour in the rain. But
Sucks.
I was still in the excavator,
Nice.
going around electrical wires and shit. Literally. Septic tanks.
Gross.
So it's more stressful than what you would think. Been at home 3 days. Boring as fuck.
Yay.
But it's still good, you know. Got Netflix in,
Yes.
cleaning like a motherfucker.
Right.
Kids. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
What about you?
What about me? Let's go to me. All right. Well, obviously here I am trying to figure all this stuff out. Now, cool news. I got to show you the guitars that I'm working on, which that one should be ready.
Badass.
Thank you. I will have the Flying V done with the coats, and I will start probably working on it probably right after the show because I'm just that antsy to get it done. And the other guitar, which is the 12 string, which will be nice, I have to do 2 more coats of tongue oil, not the drool kind, the actual oil that you put on, to seal the wood. And why is this camera doing a weird thing again? Okay. And there's that, and I've just been busy all week trying to get stuff done, and obviously working with the software and having one headache. See, that's people think that it's a conscious fashion choice to be bald. No, just by Thursday I have no hair left to pull out. So there's that.
It sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you'd be surprised how much I saved in a shampoo and conditioner. I make up for it in razors. So yeah, it's been a very interesting, very challenging week. Trying to obviously stay out of here because fuck anxiety, yay! And still be able to move forward and do all the stuff that we're doing. Oh wow, here we go. Irish Girl Laughing says so many dirty jokes right now. Hi Nicole.
Hey.
And
I know I agree because he was like the flying bee in wood, and I was thinking the same exact thing, girl.
And then Irish Girl Laughing says, now tongue oil jokes killing me here, Smalls. So there's that. But yeah, no, legit. It's an actual oil. I promise. I've giggled a few different times rubbing it on my wood.
Holy shit.
So there's that.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that. Yeah.
I mean, what you do in your own time.
It was my guitar body.
I mean, I will stop. Okay.
No,
'Cause
go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, using the oil on your V and your wood, you know.
For one, I don't have a V.
Oh.
I have a P.
Well, out in the garage, I seem different. Okay, don't you lie to me.
Okay, don't kink shame me. Don't kink shame me. So yeah, anyways, making it weird. That's what I've been working on all week, and I'm super excited to play this thing finally because I've been beating it to pieces for a month now. Yeah, exactly. Back it up, smack it, back it. So yeah, hopefully by Guitar Fridays, which is actually tomorrow, you guys will be able to see what I've been working on, and hopefully it'll sound good, and I can actually make noise with it. So there's that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's been a very cathartic experience because when I got it, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So as most guys, I set it on fire.
As you guys do with every situation in your life.
That is not true because I personally don't like being on fire. I mean, certain things in my life are. Hence, I think, was it you, Heather, that mentioned called me a dumpster fire, I think it was, or I made reference to myself as a dumpster fire. I'm not quite sure how it all came about, but
I'm not judging.
yeah,
Maybe just a skosh.
there was that reference. So, but yeah, no, it's been a really cool catharsis of an experience to light it on fire, wipe food coloring all over it, do it again, and then start putting oil on it, and just like, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to go back to Nicole. The blue guitar. Like, what was your first impression of when you saw it?
It looked like a woman. Like the curves. And it was smooth. It was actually the side. How did you say it? The wood grain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. It's badass. That's all I can say. The color, I love the color teal.
Oh yeah.
And the way that like the red is kind of light. I like the red, but that teal is just like
bam.
Yeah, you got that.
Was it Emerald Degassi? Bam.
I have no idea what reference you're making, but
It's the cook guy. No, that wasn't Emerald Degassi. Who was it? Irish girl. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, she's chiming in saying,
look at my body. Did you see my body? Like, I look like okay. I'm going to...
There you go.
There
Get comfortable. Go. Yeah, there you go. She said, did someone say kink? It was Emerald. See, I got it right. I could do this all day long. Like, look at you. Like, you're just big pimping in that chair. Like,
I try.
Is that chair not the most comfortable chair you've ever sat in?
It's fucking comfortable.
See, that's why our guests never want to leave. They just sit in the chair and they go, all right, look, I'm going to camp out here for the rest of my life.
I might just take this home.
Maybe. We'll talk after the show.
I got you $1.
Oh. So, yeah. Back to you, Heather. Heather? Are you there?
Oh, what happened?
What happened? Where did she go? Heather?
Oh, I'm here. Like, I muted it so it didn't add any extra.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
but I'm getting like a little bit of a delay because I can't hear her, so I put on the phones for YouTube, and it's so behind.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, really bad. But I see the comfort and wanting to keep the chair, but I've tried that. Tried taking that chair home several times. It does not budge.
No.
But what was the question that you were asking? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Just the whole chair and dumpster fire perspective.
We're just going back and forth.
Yes, we're going back and forth.
Okay, so which is understandable. That's like an everyday kind of every Thursday kind of thing. We're all over, but yeah, no, I don't recall calling you an actual dumpster fire. I just think some of the times, obviously 2020 was dumpster fire, and then
Yes,
some of the situations with our equipment every now and then. But we have such devoted fans and people that come on the show. We appreciate you guys, hanging in there.
Yeah, the Gremlins in the Machine or Ghost in the Machine or whatever that 80s anime was, which was a really cool anime. Here I am talking about, being a big nerd and geek. However that works.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're geekish.
Oh, it is? Sorry, I'll zip that back up.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, well, your Midwest is showing. Oh,
Sorry about that, guys.
Like, do you ever notice that, Nicole? Like, when you're in a store or whatever and somebody goes to get by and they're like, oh, that's a Midwest
we always say that. Oh.
Yeah, it's a Midwest thing. You can't get that anyplace else.
Yeah. Even with my family members or kids. Oh, let me get past you.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This Irish Girl Evans says, "Bam! Ranch and
I'm not so much of a ranch fan, but yeah.
tartar sauce." I'm going with the tartar
Barbecue sauce.
Okay, I can get down with the barbecue sauce, but it's got to be like Sweet Baby Ray's.
That's where it's at.
That's what I'm talking about. At your local country bulk food store. It's amazing.
Country bulk food.
Yep, got to go there. It's the Amish.
The Amish.
Amish.
Is it the Amish or the Mennonites?
But whatever, they're all they like have wicked awesome beards with cool suspenders and hats. I mean, come on, isn't that what
This is true.
makes you up?
Ishmael.
Yeah.
He might like barbecue sauce. We just don't know.
Hezekiah. Every time I'm there, I always want to jam out to like Amish Paradise by Weird Al.
Oh my God, yes. We need to play that.
Hitching up the buggy, turning lots of butter, raise a barn on Monday, soon I'll raise a nutter.
Oh my gosh. Got a couple things over here on YouTube.
What you got?
Deb joined in, says, "Hello, guys." Cindy says, "Tony." Oh, we already went over the sound situation. And Brandon is saying, that isn't being fair to dumpster fires.
You're not wrong.
Call them that out already. That's.
Yep, I got my paddle in my dumpster fire.
But do you have a gator beater? No. No, they don't. That's hilarious. But yeah, so that's what I got over there, and Twitch seems to be coming along. This is strange being on the phone. I don't know how much I'm gonna like this when I am in Alabama.
Right?
It'll work out.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really loud.
Like you fucking threw it across the
I
room.
I can't hear her very well, but
Really?
with Nicole, no, I can't hear her at all.
Ugh,
Sadly.
Shitty.
that's not okay.
It is not okay.
How about how my life
So
goes?
if I tune in on YouTube, I can hear. That's
Oh,
about
well,
it.
then see, that works, but there's a delay. You'll probably have better luck tuning in on Twitch, because Twitch has a little less of a delay. But, providing Twitch is working, so we still have your picture up on the screen so people can see who's actually talking on the phone. No.
Funny picture too.
That's a great picture
It
of you.
is.
That is from Runfest for Steampunk Weekend. It was a lot of fun.
See? Exactly. I find the good pictures. Oh, what do we got going on?
All right. I'm turning over to Twitch.
Okay.
Let me see what's up over here.
Hello, twitching. No, I'm just twitching. That's all I'm doing.
I get that nervous twitch in my eye, and people are like, "That's stress." I'm like, every day. It happens every day.
It's like you're brushing your teeth and your one eye just goes, wah.
When I'm laying in bed thinking I'm relaxing, and it's a big no.
Like, I'm cool, I'm hip, tucka, twitch.
Kara, my daughter, she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "It's stress. Okay, I'm fine."
I'm fine.
It's just been a long day at work.
You don't know. I need mommy juice.
Yes.
Any better, Heather?
I think I'm getting it, yeah. A little bit better.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Very nice.
very nice.
Very.
Going back to the lovely Heather shot. See, isn't that
So,
a great
how
picture?
was the
I
Survivor?
just caught up with the eye twitching part of it. So, I am so behind.
I just had a question
What
for
was your
Heather.
question? Yeah.
How was the Survivor Girl podcast going? I haven't really been keeping up.
She asked, how is the Survivor Girl podcast going, Heather?
It's been going pretty good. Last week, I was not able to jump on because of some technical difficulties. I was trying to run the equipment at home, give Tony a little bit of a break so he didn't have the eye twitches and all that stuff going on. And it did not want to work. even though I tried. And I just was like, okay, I don't want to throw the towel in and just be like, I'm sorry, guys. I need a moment. So I wasn't able to do last week's episode, but it's been going really well. I'm still looking to get more people on to tell their stories. And I'm looking into different people that haven't been on yet, and different stories and different things that they've been facing. And I'm hoping really soon to get more people to join me on Sunday. I had Mark, the barber, last Sunday.
Mark the barber.
And it was great. Well, not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. And it was a really good episode. So I look forward to doing more of that stuff and eventually getting out and talking, doing, some positive motivational speaking, hopefully, not just on the podcast platform. But I want to be able to branch out more and help more people.
You should.
I love it.
Oh, go ahead.
You should hook up with Matt Foley. He lives in a van down by the river. He's a motivational speaker.
No.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
I live in a van down by the river.
I'm not sure if this is like a joke. Not that I'm judging.
Chris Farley. Come on, really?
Yes.
Wow, really? I missed that one.
We can't be friends
Good
anymore.
stuff.
Like you denied me a Chris Farley
Don't
laugh.
forget, it is Drill Punch Thursday,
Oh,
Tony.
really? Promise? Twitch.
Every day.
Like every day or just like some of the days?
Like every day at work.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but see, that's the thing is some people just aren't happy unless they're trying to ice skate uphill because most people are assholes. Number one rule, don't be a dick. That's just how that works. Yeah. What time we got here? Okay, cool. We got some time till the top of the hour. What is this? Is this something I need to give a shout out on? I'm literally going through. Okay, so like here we have a ton of these shout outs that we have to do tonight, and I'm looking at this post-it note and trying to unravel it and going, do I need to call this for the duration or what do we got going on here? Oh, good Lord. This is fun. Oh, what do we got here? Are you on YouTube too or no?
I'm still here. I am on YouTube. Hi. And he said, "Oh my God, she did not actually get that reference."
I know, right?
Matt Foley.
There's a Twitch again.
I say
Let's go back to Nicole at the Twitch cam.
It's oh.
It's so becoming of you. It's the right eye this
I
time.
know, right? That goes very well with my face.
Twitch eyes are awesome. Who is that guy? Do you remember?
Say it again.
The Twitch eyes. The clear eyes is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
dry eye,
You-
clear eye. No, I can see his face, but I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I just remember like the ball, and it's red, and then he's and it's white.
Ben Stein. Remember?
Sure.
Bueller.
No,
Damn it, Nicole.
I'm sorry. I'm a failure. Okay, I'm a fuck up. What do you want me to say?
Sure.
I'm just kidding.
Clear eyes is awesome.
How did you even bring that up?
Because of the Twitch eye thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Ben Stein.
Yes, Ben
Yes.
Stein. That's just how that works.
It's just been a very long week. Okay.
It has. Especially dealing with programs and everything else. And I swear, like, I love our listening audience because they hear me bitch about this at least once a week. And yet they still come back and go, okay, you're slightly entertaining because we like watching you twitch and ride the struggle bus. And it's not the really cool one with, like, the adjustable seats. No, it's the short one where you get stuck in the door and you're like, I can't sit down. And then, of course...
Fall down it.
Yeah, right. I go to step on the step and I fall down and be like, help me up. And
then you stand up in front of everybody and be like, I meant to do that. Fuck you.
Right, exactly. Like I do amazing acrobatics walking up the bus stairs going,
I'd break a hip.
I literally had that happen to me one time when I was doing cosmetology, and I go to the tech center. They take us up to the cosmetologist in town, Howard Beauty Academy, I think it was. And in front of everybody, tripped down the steps and slid across the parking lot on my stomach. And being the big girl, that was fun because everybody's like, "Oh my God, did she really just go sliding halfway across the parking lot?" And I had no idea how that happened. And then ended up tripping up the stairs later on. So yeah, good stuff.
That's not flying, it's falling with style.
That's right. You brush myself off and been like, for your entertainment, yes, I did that. Yeah.
Oh, Irish Girl Laughing says, we like that you're a bigger dumpster fire than we are. Aw, see, that's the nicest thing anybody said to me the whole show.
So sweet. That's my girl over there.
Look at me. I'm rowing my dumpster fire.
Oh, man.
Oh, good Lord.
Paddles to roll down the river in your dumpster fire.
Well, and it's not even the fun kind of paddle. It's like a busted gator beater, but different. Cause
It's like half an oar.
Right, like a gator bit the important part off, like the row part. So I'm like getting slivers every time I row. Yeah, it's not fun. You're just like, I can do this. Ow, I'm bleeding. I can do this. Ow, I'm bleeding. Not fun.
Why did I do this? What do I
I deserve it. I deserve it.
Right.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been debating on whether or not like I should just take the pens with me because I know once I see one, I'm probably gonna crap my pants.
Oh.
Not even gonna lie. So, ugh. I signed up for it not knowing about it, and now I'm just, man.
See, what you need to do is one of those, like, infomercials for adult type. You know, when you're out in the middle of a lake and you're enjoying the sun on your skin, don't forget to use sunblock. And by the way, for those magical moments, having depends with you. So when you shit your pants,
Yes.
you still have SPF protection. And your bladder's okay, too.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
Depends for that moment when you run into a gator and you shit yourself gracefully. That way nobody knows that you had an oopsie poopsies.
Until, like, the stench comes out.
Terrifying when you're in a plastic boat.
Did you say oopsie poopsie?
I sure did. I sure did. You're welcome for that.
Oh.
Oopsies. Yeah.
Irish Girl Laughing says you need a raccoon beater for your dumpster. Damn right! Where's my raccoon beater? You trash panda, you!
Trash pandies.
Oh my God, that's great stuff.
Yeah. A part of like doing this past week or whatever, I started to design some shirts and whatnot, and one of them was for kayakers. I don't know how appropriate it is or not, but I'm not really too worried about it because one of them has the kayak with the paddles on it, two of them for some reason, and it says "Get paddled this weekend." And of course, you know, they give you these different mock-ups or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, that looks right. I'll use the couple. That looks really good. And then I was designing another one that was just one of the girls, and I didn't realize that I actually used a male model on it. I was like, screw it, I'm just leaving it. Whatever.
So Heather's visiting a new kind of kink, getting paddled with a kayak.
Yeah.
All right. What's the safe word, Heather?
What happens in Alabama stays in Alabama.
That is so true. That could not be any more true.
I want you to squeal like a pig.
Oh my God.
Gosh dang it, now that's a whole nother problem.
Hey, you've got your gator beater, your Depends, and your SPF. You're good.
mean, at this point in time, I'm really reconsidering a shoe. It's just too much.
Irish girl laughing says she needs that shirt, and the safe word is crocodile.
Oh yeah, yep, that's happening now.
Wait a minute. Okay, so your soundtrack down there is by Elton John, Crocodile Rock.
Oh my god.
Crocodile Rock. No. No.
Yes, that needs to happen. Like, put a playlist together with just Elton John.
Well, at least I know better to not say after a while, oh, see you later, alligator, because that really would piss it off. The etiquette is after a while, crocodile, this way I will not get eaten, hopefully.
Alrighty then.
These are the things that keep me up at night, people. These are the things.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what music goes appropriately with your Depends commercial with your SPF protection.
I don't even know, but just cue all the side effects because that's really what we're wanting to know.
We're cueing the side effects. Oh, I need to find. Okay, so I'm gonna find some like royalty-free music so we can play this in the background, so we're not gonna get demonetized or kicked off. Hold on one second.
Oh gosh.
Oh, keep talk amongst yourselves. Go ahead.
You're actually finding. See, like I can't see what's happening over there. So I don't know that's something.
Like I can hear Heather, but she's very.
Oh God.
She sounds like she's underwater.
Right.
So I can make out some things, but not everything she's saying.
Yeah, that's the obnoxious part about it. All right, here we go.
She's having a problem with hearing me.
Is this gonna play? Oh, of course it's not gonna play. Really? Suck.
I mean, I could start singing in the arms of an angel.
Yes.
That's not
I
okay.
love her voice.
Yes, your voice is brilliant, but we'll get copyrighted for it.
Damn it.
Wait a minute. I think I have a solution to this. Hold on. I recently did a session for our buddy Jared because he's working on a really cool project. And I just did some soundtrack stuff for him, which is really freaking cool. So I think this was it. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna play this, and hopefully it's not gonna be blasting too loud. So,
Like when you first started the music, and I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, exactly.
I was looking at houses.
Here we go. Go ahead, Heather. Start
Ooh.
talking about your commercial.
Yeah.
Talk about my. Wait, which one am I talking about?
It depends.
Crocodile, depends.
Yes.
Scene?
Yes.
Okay. When you find yourself in Isles and you have nowhere to go, but you have the oopsie poopsies.
The oopsie poopsie.
I'm inspired. This is why. I'm just gonna stick to fishing and hopefully kick an ass.
That works.
Not eat your ass, but yeah.
And you can get paddled at the same time. You pinky kayaker.
I'm gonna get paddled while I'm kayaking and bass fishing. That just sounds delightful. Anybody else turned on?
No.
No, just me. Okay.
No, that's all you, Cupcake.
Oh my gosh, dang it. I knew it. This is going to be interesting this week.
Your kink has been exposed due to your kayaking habits.
Gosh, dang it. I didn't check those boxes.
I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
Oh, good Lord. So we are inching closer and closer to the top of the hour, and we eventually are going to have to pay some bills here because obviously our sponsors enjoy these types of things.
And they make it rain.
Of course they make it rain because, we can't pay ourselves with this yet.
It's true.
So in the process of all of that, is there anything you'd like to add to your PSA for your oopsie poopsies and your SPFs?
I would recommend like a low fiber diet if you're going to be out in the water, so you're not, or maybe high fiber so you're not shitting your pants. I'll have to think about this. I'll get back to you guys next week.
So apparently Irish Girl Laughing says kayakers paddle better.
That's right, baby. Like the strong paddle arms.
Alrighty then.
Oh man.
Yep. That's a thing.
It is now.
You guys are learning a lot.
Sure. We're gonna leave that kink up to you because apparently kayakers paddle better.
It's true. It's very true. All right, so we are at the hour. We've got some sponsors and stuff to talk about.
Sure. Go ahead, Heather. You take it from here.
Changing the subject. First off, I'd like to go and tell you guys about Hometown Handmade at 130 East 3rd Street in Emily City. There is 21 plus 20 artisans plus artisans in there. I don't know exactly how many because there's so many that are joining in. It is all handmade in Michigan within hours of the store locally, and it's very exciting if you guys get a chance to go check out that stuff. It's very well handcrafted items. And along with some of the items in there is Stone Cottage Farm of Mayville. They've got their goat milk soap and their soap cozies, however you guys want to say it, and some of their spiced rum packets as well, and so much more in there. With Mother's Day coming up, you guys are going to want to stop in there, and then when you go in there, you can go down to the Happy Little Quilt Shop and go next to Jalisco's Deli and check that stuff out. But if you guys get a chance, stop and say hello to Mary. She will be there, and there's something there for everybody. Lots of really cool stuff, even clothing and soap and just a whole bunch of different things. So if you guys get a chance to check that out and go smell the goat milk soap there, it is incredible. And I know we talk about it a lot on the show, but it really is. And I think coffee cinnamon is my favorite.
Nicole grabbed herself a bar. Which one did you grab, Nicole?
The Forgiven?
The Forgiven, yes. That's one of my favorites.
That is one too.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, so on to our shout-outs. Who all do we have to give a shout-out here? Oh, okay, so first and foremost, why be yourself when you can be more? I should probably put that up right. No, just kidding. No, Be More Productions, my buddy Brian Moore. He is doing video and photography stuff. You can reach him at 989-325-1021 or email bemoreproductions43@gmail.com. Facebook, Be More Productions. Good stuff. Or if you're on Instagram, like, these cool young hipsters, it's MusicFreak63. Check him out. He does some really cool work for video and photos. He's got a bunch of weddings coming up, which is kind of cool. And he's been just crazy busy with all of that. And the next one, I'm going to try and do these in order. Because if, like Heather mentioned earlier in the show, taking your health journey seriously, we keep obsessing over Shelson's Natural Health. Dr. Matthew J. Shelson, Shelson, PhD. This guy's incredible. You can reach them. Actually, they're at 21 North Elmer Street in Carroll, Michigan. There you go. And their phone number is 855-672-2600. Go check them out. They're on Facebook also. Our favorite one, because our doctor is Dr. Katie Gremmel. She is absolutely amazing.
In Carroll?
In Carroll, yeah.
Okay.
And she's also at Shelson's Natural Health. You can reach her at 855-672-2600. Tell her Tony and Heather sent you. It's the Dumpster Fire. And what was it, Heather? Hot Mess Express? Was that what you said it was?
I like it.
Hot Mess Express, yes. Yeah.
And we've got two more here that we have to give shout outs to. Tao Gardens in Otisville is an amazing place. I got to get back over there for some more seeds. But they have annuals, perennials, vegetables, soil, pumpkins, wreaths, grave blankets, garland, trees, shrubs, handmade arts and gifts, all kinds of other crazy cool stuff. But you can also find them on Facebook at Tao Gardens, or if you want to email them, they are at thetowgardens@gmail.com. They are located at 8424 North State Road, Otisville, Michigan, 810-374-672. Give them a like, share, subscribe, follow their cool stuff because they're amazing. And certainly, last but not least, we're going with Lowe's Custom Graphics and Designs. Logan Whitman, 810-406-9585. You can reach her at Logan Whitman 041015 at gmail.com. And what Logan does at Lowe's Custom Graphics and Designs: clothing, hats, bags, totes, stickers, airbrushing, business cards, keychains, home decor, baby items, signs, window decals, and so much more. So go check them out. That's our sponsors and paying the bills and giving the shout outs and all of that stuff. And are we at the top of the hour yet? Oh yeah, we are. Look at that. Right on cue. Finally, we nailed it. We did that transition flawlessly.
That was pretty smooth. I'm pretty proud of it. Didn't mess the thing up, my friends.
I can do it. I'm still laughing at the comment that Irish Girl Laughing said kayakers paddle better.
I took that sexually.
What?
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 It's whatever.
Okay. Crocodile is the safe word.
I was kind of like on zebra.
What?
Like zebra is the safe word?
Oh,
Oh,
zebra.
whatever.
Zebra. How does that work?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, when it's too... Anyways.
Sure.
Sorry. It's hard to hear her, so I don't mean to cut her off.
No, you're good.
So is this...
The green light.
Is this typically an hour long?
It's actually an hour and a half, so we've got about 20 minutes left or so.
Well, I wanted to ask you, so me and my friends started a group called Transforming Trauma.
Yes.
And I
talk about that.
Just invited Tony in because we originally started as strictly women, but there's so many men out there that need help as well. And so we have a meeting every 2 weeks over Zoom, and we just talk. There's no rhyme or reason if you need to get some shit out. And then we have you could say a homework assignment every 2 weeks. And it's about being healthy. It's about straying away from that toxicity in your life, no matter what it is. So I wanted to ask your opinion about what you thought about any of it.
Well, first and foremost, I was completely honored and flattered when Nicole asked me. And we play this weird game with ourselves, and we talked about this a little bit before the show, where you've never done something before, so you're going to suck at it, but we have this delusion in our head that we have to get it perfect the first time without any screw-ups whatsoever, right? So going into this, I'm just like, okay, room full of women having stuff they just need to talk about, vent, get off their chest. Fuck, I'm the enemy.
We did not.
Right.
I understand how you would feel that way, but that's not how we viewed you.
No, and I appreciate that 1,000%. Seriously, thank you for giving me such a warm welcome to that whole process. But it was really cool just being able to sit and listen to the stories and just the overall triumph of overcoming some of these things that these amazing women have been through. Like, I was going, don't cry, don't be vulnerable, don't cry. And yet, after the whole thing, I'm just like, holy shit, I'm literally the weakest one in the bunch here because I couldn't do half of the stuff that I was honored to hear and to be kind of brought into that little, moment in time and just go, holy crap, I never even knew this existed, but now I'm more educated and even more hyper aware of, okay, be cool, understand space, and if someone doesn't want to talk about something, respect that and don't push that. Right. I mean, I already had a healthy understanding of that to begin with, but it was that, wow, there's a lot more that goes on under the surface. Because, I mean, it was really cool to see that open honesty almost right from Jump Street. Because you're like, hey, if you want to talk about it, cool. If you don't.
Right. and that's, I really wanted it to make it different than the typical support group. And I am so grateful that there are support groups out there, but I really wanted to make it something different.
And it is.
And so with the homework assignments, it's to keep ourselves in check. It's not only about helping with our trauma and getting through it, it's about putting ourselves in check about our own toxicity or how we constantly stop ourselves from flourishing or healing. And I think that's a big part. So you go through your trauma, you have a counselor, medications, whatever you need to do to get through it. But then what then?
Yeah.
And that's what my views were when I started this.
And that was, to me, such an incredible part of the experience because, you know, we had talked, you know, out of session, respectfully, obviously, and kind of gauged each other of going, okay, so how was I like on the receiving end? Because you never know.
Right.
If you come off abrasive or stern or aggressive. But there was none of that. Like, everybody was very receptive and very comfortably yet uncomfortably vulnerable.
Yes.
In the process of those things of going, I don't know these people, but having that kind of sanctuary amongst strangers, if you will, and going, this is great. I don't know who the hell you are, so I'm going to tell you a bunch of, details about myself. And nobody can talk about it except for this group, which is great. So having that, those confidants of going, okay, I've been through that. I know how to work through that, and here hopefully is something that will help you in your journey. And I like what you said there. I'm going to take that and I'm going to incorporate that into what it is that I'm trying to do, that I'm struggling with.
Right.
So yeah, like I said, it was a huge honor for me to be part of that, and then to sit back and just take it all in for a minute and go, wow, I have a huge amount of admiration and respect for these people that I've never met. I mean, obviously aside from you, but yeah, so it was really, really humbling in the process of it. And we have someone chiming in on YouTube saying, "Hi, Mom."
Is that my child?
Yes, she said the sausages are kind of burnt, but oh well.
That's why I was kind of quiet over here. I'm like, she's cooking. I need to balance. Like, she's cooking on the stove, and I'm like I am the, they call it the lawn mower mom. So I'm just like protective all the time, not controlling, but I'm like, do you need help with that? What are you doing? Can I do that for you? Okay. Hi, Kara.
But apparently she says you're wearing your new sweatshirt. So
I am.
Yeah, love that sweatshirt.
Thank you.
One of the first things I said when you got in the studio here.
I was just getting ready to type on there. As soon as we get a break, we'll tell her that you were chiming in and saying hi. And then you said something, so I was like, okay, we got it before the show ends. Good.
It's awesome that she's in here. She is a huge supporter of what I'm doing.
That's awesome.
My daughter is 12 years old. She's like going on 38. It's like we're more roommates, but
nice.
We're each other's confidant. But going back to the group, something I really, really enjoy and something I implemented was the buddy system, much like the military, which is kind of where I got it from.
Nice.
So when you're struggling and you are having a difficult time with whatever it may be, you contact someone that you don't really know. So you kind of have someone else's perspective. And maybe they have some different advice, some different tools, different resources. There are so many people who need help. And it breaks my heart with everyone in the group. where I'm like, I just want to help you, but let's help each other.
Absolutely.
And then we are also planning trips so we can do things as a group. It's probably not going to happen that often just because kids and work and schedules, but we are planning a trip to that place in Midland with the trail through the trees.
Dow Gardens?
Maybe.
Sure.
So that could be it. I've never been there. I really didn't know what the name was, but
it's beautiful over there.
Yeah, we're going to plan that.
Nice. Very nice.
You're a part of it, so you would be going hopefully with us.
Hopefully. I mean, as busy as things have been, hey, maybe I'll just be like, you know what? I'm going to go spend the weekend here. Guys, we're going to do a hide and seek. Come find me.
Don't make us. You know how women are. We're FBI agents really underneath the surface.
I'm a horrible liar. And I'm not that clever, so
stop.
Facts and yes.
See, Heather agrees.
FBI, yes, Nicole is correct, and horrible liar, yes, you. Yes.
Totally ratting on myself, so.
You're telling people. I did have a couple questions for Nicole, and I'm sorry if you had already said this because it is really hard for me to hear you. But a question about your group and stuff, because I know that when we first met, it was actually to do the Warrior Circle thing with Crystal. And is that kind of a reflection from doing that?
Meaning, is that where I got my idea from?
Is that where you got the idea from that she's asking?
No, for the group that she has, or is it something that she started, or is it something else that she just kind of joined in with?
Oh, no, something I started.
Something she started.
Thank you, Tony.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Speaking of that circle, that was the most terrifying, humbling, and beautiful experience I've ever had.
Yeah.
That
Try
was
editing it.
incredible. That Warrior Circle. So whoever did that, I don't know if it was Heather or Crystal or everyone just came together, but...
Who did that, Heather? Who did the Warrior Circle idea?
Crystal actually had reached out to me after being on the podcast, and she was interested in if I wanted to tell my story. And at the time, it didn't really fit in with what the topic was. So I had some situations that I experienced with that, and then like after the Warrior Circle, I was like, man, I guess I could have really told this story. But I was so happy to be able to be a part of it. It was shaking to the core. Like it shook me to the core, all the stories and experiences that all of those women had, and to be so brave and to be so strong and tell their stories, on camera and to share it. It was a different experience, an eye-opening experience to see all of how brave everybody was and how far they have come with facing the things that they had faced. But it was Crystal's idea, and she had just contacted me to join her, and then we just kind of put it all together, and she had the shirt made up and everything, and we got the video edited through Tony's help and her help with the singing part of it.
Well, thank you, Tony.
And it was so just a powerful thing. And if anybody has a chance to check it out, it is on Survivor Girl as one of the episodes.
That was really, really hard to edit because I'm sitting there and I didn't want to take away from the gravity and the impact of the story, but still just like not being completely drawn in by each one of these women's stories and going, I hate myself right now because I'm of the opposite sex, and going, good Lord, why would they ever want to have a conversation with that, even though going through very similar traumatic events myself and going, okay, I'm not the only one. And that's what I took from that whole process of going, I'm not the only one that's dealt with some fucked up shit.
Isn't it great to have a support group?
Yeah. Go ahead, Heather.
I'm like, did the Midwestern thing there.
She did.
At the time, our intern that we had was helping out with some of that stuff too, and he's just like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It hit him so hard. And there was even times for, the Survivor Girl podcast when I'd have different guests on or whatnot that he couldn't. It was just tough. It was tough subject matter. And that's part of, doing that circle and doing Survivor Girl. And I'm sure what you guys are doing is it's so raw and it's real because people have been through so much. And I'm not going to say like broken, but there's so many things that they go through and have to face to overcome. And I can just only imagine after doing the Warrior Circle and everything else that I've experienced as well, like how hard, not hard, but eye-opening it probably was for Tony to be a part of that group as well.
It was humbling, I'm not going to lie. And, that was the biggest thing as a creative individual. You're always playing this stupid game of, is it good enough? Is it right? Did I capture all of the moments that needed to be captured so people would receive it the way they need to receive it? And almost every single person that was part of that whole process went, holy shit, you nailed it. And I went, really? Do I get a gold star? So yeah, it was really humbling to be part of that process. Thank you guys, seriously.
I mean, the place that we were able to go and do the show or filming at, it was out at Stone Cottage Farm where it was peaceful, other than the flies like all over.
Yes.
But you're on a farm, so what do you expect from that? But it was very peaceful, and they allowed us to come there and film. And even I've had one of the people from there on my show in the past to tell their story, and it takes a lot of courage to be able to speak. But when you are done talking about it, there is a release, and sometimes it takes you a little bit further into facing everything because everything just kind of, the floodgates open up after you share a story like that, an experience. But so many people have, commented or messaged about the good that something like that does. It helps other people to go, I really am not alone in this situation. So, I applaud all the things that you've done, Nicole, especially with, you've got these incredible pictures that speak so many words and so many different things and make you feel so many different emotions. And just the work that you are doing as well, like it's incredible to continue to help others, even if you have gone through something that is harder or that thing that people don't understand. It's incredible.
That's so nice. It makes me feel like I'm doing something, because sometimes you get stuck in that mind frame where you're like, should I be doing this?
Yeah.
Am I healthy enough? But that's like the trauma just trying to suck you back in the past, and you're like, no, this is good. This is okay. Don't freak out. Don't panic. But thank you so much. That means the world to me.
Yeah.
Just then.
To piggyback what Heather was saying is when you shared those pictures that she's talking about in the group, when I saw that, because you had, somebody had said something and then I seen the notifications and I went, oh, okay, Nicole posted something. Mm-hmm. So I went in the group thinking it was, hey, we got a meeting, da-da-da-da-da, whatever, positive affirmation stuff that you post,
right.
All of that stuff. And I was dumbstruck when I saw that and I went, I'm so fucking angry right now. I want to just cause serious bodily harm to the person that caused this person to be that way. And I inboxed you and I just word vomited it everywhere. And you're like, good, that's what it meant to do. And I'm like, no, there needs to be more. Because obviously knowing you.
Yeah.
And knowing the stories and the shit that you've been through, seriously, much love and respect. But going, who hurt you? Point me in the direction and I'll go beat up the bully. Because it invoked such that, and knowing so many people in general, male and female, yes, that have been part of these processes and experiences and just fucked up things.
Yes.
And going, I can't fight my own demons, but I will happily stand in line and be a shield bearer for you because you're a fucking badass. And, you know, seeing, like I said, those pictures and going, holy shit, like, just leveled me. And I went, wow, thank you for sharing those. Holy shit. Like, it moves you.
That was the intention.
Yeah.
So for those who have no idea what we're talking about, it's really hard to explain what the picture is.
Yes.
So it's pretty much, it was a photo shoot, and it's meant to depict what emotionally, verbally, sexual assault, anything, any kind of trauma, what we feel on the inside portrayed on the outside. So there's a wall behind me, and there's a bunch of mean names. Loser, slut,
Abuse.
abuse.
There's a bunch of abuse on the wall.
Yes. And the makeup artist was phenomenal. And, you know, I don't want to get too much into it to cause a trigger, but it's pretty much just saying, hey, you know, just because you're not hitting me or physically abusing me, which is horrible.
Yes.
Degrading someone with words is... I don't even, like, I'm getting pissed now. It breaks you down to a point.
I can let you
where...
borrow Heather's gator beater.
I prefer the wiffle bat.
Okay.
I'll gladly loan it back or loan it out to you when I get home.
Perfect. Yes.
Some gators, you can definitely mix me up with that. That's cool.
Anyways, finish with your explanation, please.
And so, like I said, I don't want to try to compare the two, physical abuse and verbal, emotional abuse, but it's very hard to kill the human spirit, but that's what it does, and your self-esteem, and now you're just like, oh, I'm really fucked up. So now everything else in your life is fucked up because you don't know how to handle it. You don't know what normal is, or that is your normal.
It's the setting on a washing machine. That's what normal is.
Yes. And so that's what it was trying to portray, but that second one actually, it hit me harder than the one that you're talking about, which is everything's dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a makeup artist who had his hands over my mouth, and you can see that I'm crying.
Yeah.
And so that's the message that I was trying to portray there was stop being silent.
Yes.
Stop being quiet because they are telling you to.
Yep.
Don't just stop staying quiet for those who want you to remain silent.
Right.
Because that's exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Be
Preach
loud
it, go.
and proud.
Preach it, go.
Be proud of who you are. I love when people show their true color. Wow. Not those people.
Right.
But when people are coming out of their shell and you can see that they're healing, ooh, I love that.
Absolutely. Why do I feel this like made a transition to a Survivor Girl episode?
that was not my intention.
No. That's
wasn't mine either.
That's the best part about this show is it's, you know, the premise of the show that we started all those years ago was real people having real conversation with real people. And, you know, we've had so many hundreds of guests on the show. We never know which direction it's going to go, but it's always an amazing experience when we get done and offer the suggestions for the guests to come back, or, you know, we'll get inbox messages later on in the week of going, that was such a great show. What you said actually resonated with me. So regardless of whether it's Don't Make This Weird or Survivor Girl or This Is My Brain, it's always such a great thing to hear, whether it's the same time in the chat or, you know, it's something later on in the week going, yeah, can you bring that guest back? Or, you know, what you said just had me laugh, you know, full on belly laugh, and it connected with me. Like, hell yeah, like have a conversation, be vulnerable and intimate with the right people as opposed to just, you know, doing whatever it is. And apparently, Kara says, Mom, the sausage is really good.
I told her to turn off. I can tell you right now, the potatoes are undercooked.
Okay.
Like it was like a sausage mix with like potatoes and carrots and mushrooms. I can tell you, them carrots ain't cooked either.
Yeah.
They're raw as fuck.
Yeah. Raw carrots are okay.
I told. As long as the house isn't burned down.
That's good.
I just panic because I'm a mother. That's what you do as a parent. You just panic.
Single dad, 20 plus years of raising kids. I empathize with you.
Since 21, you know it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to go home to.
A kid with really good sausage and cold potatoes.
I just want some for me. Like, she's going to leave me one because I know my kid. She's just like me. She's going to leave me one little thing of sausage.
Yeah. I mean, I can make you like I don't know. We've got some amazing bacon sausage from the local meat market if you want me to make you a sausage patty.
Like, and there's like, it's the kielbasa, so there's two long ones. Like, does she cook them both?
Yeah. That's a good question. You should be
I know.
Like, hey, did you do that?
Well, she's apparently... Kara, did you do both of those? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Heather.
Apparently she's saying she's like Gordon Ramsay in this house.
Is that what she said?
That's what she said. I'm like Gordon Ramsay in this bitch.
I love her so much.
Mom, you don't know. Hold on. I am an idiot sandwich.
So what was funny, Heather, before the show, he goes, I'm going to do something to you that I did to Heather. And it was the macaroni and cheese, if you know what I'm talking about. She probably can't even hear me.
Can you hear her, Heather?
No, what was that?
So, do you remember the macaroni and cheese sound on the mic?
Yes.
He did that to me.
I needed someone else's opinion of the opposite sex that wasn't going to make shit weird before the show.
I made it weird.
You made it weird.
Okay, but you doing that made it real weird. I'm like...
No, I didn't. It was an honest question because I'm like stirring macaroni and cheese. What's wrong with that? Like, that's what it sounded like. And you're like, no, I'm not buying it.
Because that's not what it sounded like, Tony.
What happens when you're unattended? Gosh, dang it.
I'm just saying. Hey, you can thank Leon for that. He started it back in the Cogwork days.
Yes, he did.
So apparently, Irish Girl Laughing says, you are a badass, Nicole. All in capital letters. So.
Thanks. So are you.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. So we are winding down. So apparently, Kara says no, and then no.
No, wait.
No.
Oh, she didn't eat it all.
No, she didn't eat it all. Apparently, I'm assuming that or she was commenting on the Gordon Ramsay thing of me being an idiot sandwich. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I love how Kara's listening. I love it.
I have no context here, so Kara, please clarify for those in the cheap seats.
Did you or did you not eat all of the sausage and potatoes and mushrooms? Okay, because remember, I'm coming home shortly.
She said, can I make macaroni and cheese, please? That's one of the Sayed Velveeta liquid gold shells and cheese.
Like, we didn't... She could have just said Velveeta mac and cheese, which is weird because we just got done talking about mac and cheese.
And then she says, please.
Yeah, I mean, sure, because you already, was messing with the oven and the stove. Just don't burn the house down. Please, don't have anything near the stove when you cook.
She said she didn't eat it all.
Okay.
There's some suspect things going on here.
I presume that.
Wait a minute.
Oh, boy.
How did this... I don't even know how we are talking about half the things we're talking about.
It's the show is called "Don't Make This Weird." Here, let me go to the
Kara's
icon.
making it weird.
See, don't make this weird.
She cracks me up. She is the funniest.
It's a test.
It is every day. Every day, I don't know what kind of child I'm getting.
Yes. Yeah, I see. That was what's great when my kids turned, teenage years. They reminded me that I was the white suburban dad, and just how uncool I was. Even though they were turning their friends onto all of the music that I listened to growing up, and they're like, "Check this out." Didn't give me credit at all, but they're rocking AC/DC. They're rocking Guns N' Roses. They're rocking Johnny Cash. They're rocking all of this stuff. And I'm going, really? I'm the one that taught you that. And they're like, whatever, Dad. You're so lame. Just go away. Because you got the dad bod and you're a suburban dad. Bye. I'll see you later.
Do you hear some of the shit that they listen to today?
Yeah, like trap music. What the hell is that shit?
Like that WAP song. I'm like, you know what that is? She goes, yeah. I'm like,
what?
okay, it's time for that talk. We having it right now, girl.
So apparently, if you want for the waiter, aren't I the waiter? You?
Can we speak English? Can I get that English?
I can count to potato. Joke's on you. I don't know how to read.
Apparently, neither do I.
Yeah, if you wait for the waiter, aren't I the waiter?
That's what she said.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
She can just text me. She doesn't need to go live with this.
See, that's the best part, because we're all going... I don't know what's going on right now.
The problem here is
I don't know what to do with my hands.
She could say anything at any time and embarrass the shit out of me. I know her.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. She is very smart and she has a great sense of humor, but that girl, she will put you in your place in about 2 seconds, and I'm just like,
look at the time. It's
It's that time. Gosh.
If you wait for the waiter, aren't you the waiter? So apparently, you're the waiter?
So if you're in a restaurant
yes.
and you're waiting for the waiter, you are the waiter.
Yes.
Oh. That would be true. And we're like, huh?
What?
Well, I guess I didn't get that one right away.
I got a case of the dumb brains today.
Same. See what I mean? She straight up made me look like an idiot.
Right. But aren't you waiting for the waiter being the waiter?
But you're still the waiter because you're waiting for the waiter.
Isn't that the waitee? Ah. It's Sabatoji!
Good point.
Yes, yes. So who do you tip if you're the waiter waiting for the waitee being the waiter?
I would say the waitee.
But you're the waitee. Do you tip yourself?
Well, the waiter shouldn't technically the waiter tip the waitee because they're the one waiting?
Yeah. So you not only pay for your food, but you tip yourself, and then the waiter doesn't have a tip.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tune in next week.
Right?
Mom! That's what
Meatloaf!
Yeah. I fucking love Will
I
Ferrell.
know.
Yes.
That movie's pretty funny.
We used to do that shit all the time to my mom. We'd be like in the garage or whatever, like, Ma! Fuck! The Meatloaf! Yes. She'd get so pissed. It was great.
Were you guys in your robe too?
Oh, hell yeah. Come on. You can't be Will Ferrell. Like, one of my favorite movies with him was Step Brothers. Like, did we just become friends? You want to go do karate in the garage?
Boats and Hoes.
Yes!
Son, tell us about the songs Boats and Hoes. I'm like, you are 10. Why? This is not appropriate.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
They're just, that would be so stupid.
Okay, what did the one C say to the other C? Nothing.
See you.
They waved.
Oh my God. Kara, get off YouTube.
All right, so Heather, go ahead and send us on our merry way.
All right, on that note, everybody, thank you for tuning in, hanging out, listening, dealing with hearing the half here, half there Appreciate it, guys, for hanging out. Thank you, Tony, for setting up to where I'm able to get on the phone and still do the show tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you, Nicole, for being there in studio as well. You are lovely, beautiful, and brave just for everything that you do. So,
well, thank you
for joining in and everything. And yeah, you guys, I look forward to touching base with you next week.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Punch that like button in the mouth. Oh, we got one more. Just until you turn around and take the minutes to order while he stands there. They just wave. So that's what she said. All right. So wave goodbye, Nicole. See you guys next week. Heather and...
Don't forget to keep it weird, my friends.